Hey guys, the level of automation is getting extreme. This update is for unlimited legacy UAP owners because you would need to do this in each of the CPanels you create, but you're going to love to hear this. So we've been telling you what, you have to log into the CPanel still for three things you got to do. One is what? Subdomains. You go to subdomains and you create the asterisk subdomain for the wildcard and you set it where? It wants to tell you that, you're just going to change it to a slash. And we found that's the best way to do it. Just put a slash in there. Even though it shows this, just put a slash in there. Hit create. Okay? That's the first thing that you normally have to do inside each cPanel. So it's kind of a pain, right? You have to log in each cPanel and do it. Well, guess what? Now in Software Installer, we updated a function that does that for you automatically. You put all your domains here, asterisk there, upload it to one spot, or copy and paste, I forget, is it the array? And just to show you where that's at, may as well do it, right? Okay. That way you'll see this. Installation options, batch subdomains ins dot, right? Yeah, it's this. Download the sample, just open it. Okay, so this will be a step after you put all these websites in your website list, right? And before or after you install all your websites. Doesn't really matter when you do it, okay? So what's it going to be? Your domains here, take that, you know, so if it's like a domain1.com, you know, and then you have like 2.com, 3.com, just whatever it is, okay? And then you're going to copy it over to here because it's going to be the same. This is the cPanel, that's the, you know, the top level domain. That's either the top level domain or the add-on domain. So if you have add-on domains, it should work just the same way. But top level domain is what we usually use. And then what? That's your subdomain right there. That's it. And the system knows what that means. So literally that's all you have to do. And it's going to go through this really, really fast. Right? I just don't have a true list to give you. So, you know, I can't do it. But boom, that's it. It's just going to whip through them and do it for you. You can go do whatever you want. You don't have to go through the cPanels for that. Now, there are two other things you have to go into the cPanel for. It's just that saves you all the time of having to go here. Okay? But you don't. There's only one thing. Here's what I mean. You used to also have to go to Optimize Website and hit compress all content and hit update settings, right? Which I can do, no problem. You don't need to do that anymore. We already made all that happen the right way in the, for all you techies out there who like to know this stuff, show hidden files, boom, in the htaccess file. So everything that it does to optimize is already there. So if you turn that on, it's just unnecessary. It's literally something you no longer have to do. All right, so the last reason you have to log in is what? To create the Wildcard SSL. Now, you could call that a pain, but if you tried to set it up in a way that it would run automatically normally, right now, it'd be $75 per year, okay? That's what these things usually cost, unless you have this particular option, right? So you're going to go into Let's Encrypt, right? And I have people ask me, what about encrypting the rest of the stuff that's in there? You don't need to encrypt all the other stuff that's in there. Like this whole thing that got encrypted, that's okay. It's just not necessary, right? See how it's already got this stuff? Okay. So yeah, it's covering for the wildcards. But if it wasn't, then this would be the only thing out of all the things they need to really bother with. Okay. Right there. You just issue that one. Okay. And when you issue, you would say DNS choice like that, DNS01, and you would hit issue. Do not hit dry run, just hit issue. With DNS selected. If you do HTTP, it cannot do the wildcard. DNS, issue. That's the only thing you have left to do in all the panels, just that one thing. So when you log in the panel, skip the subdomains, forget about Optimize Website, just go straight here and just hit issue. Hit DNS, hit issue, and give it a couple of seconds to say, okay, done, and then just go in your next cPanel and do the same thing, okay? Now, having said that, even that is almost automated. Here's what I mean. WHM version 82 They are coming out with 83 that's in beta now, and then will be 84. In version 84, they add the Wildcard SSL to the whole auto SSL option, which means that all of the websites, all of the wildcard subdomains will automatically be covered. Okay, auto SSL covers HTTPS on the main pages when you first create your site, and it takes a little while for the pages to res in because it's kind of like propagation. Okay, but once we're up to version 84, it's coming, and when that day comes, we're all going to celebrate, because then you won't need to log into CPanels at all. There won't be a need. So that's awesome. It's coming. So just enjoy life. Get the jump. Don't wait until that comes out to get going. That's like months from now. You know how much money you lose when you just wait months to start anything? So get in, get going, get yourself running. And yeah, there you have it. So the last point I want to make about that, how do you get started? Go to website-installer.com. Choose your category. We're talking about the legacy UAP, right? Go ahead and get that. Scroll down, hit get details. Okay. Put you on this page. It takes like 2 minutes to install once you have a website. So fill in your information here: first name, email, state, country, postal code. If you got a promo code, fill it in here. You don't even need to bother with this right now. It's optional anyway, because you're going to handle it on the Excel file when you go doing your projects. Then you'll just decide what you want to go in there. You need a domain name, put it here. Put in something you know you'll be able to own. If you mess it up, I've had people ask, what if I put in a domain name because I think I can buy it later? Can I still buy now? Yeah, you can. You can buy before you ever get that domain name, and that's okay. The system will do its job the right way of setting it up on our end. You just need to buy the domain name and set the name servers forward. If you don't know how to set the name servers forward, ask GoDaddy support. They're awesome. They'll show you how. It takes no time. If you accidentally bought the wrong domain name or you misspelled the domain name, get a hold of me. We can correct it on your account. Okay? All right. There you go. That way, if it turns out that you couldn't get the domain name after all, go ahead and get whatever domain name, and then just let us know. We'll go ahead and make that swap. All right, when you go to buy, you'll just hit buy. You can pay with PayPal or a credit card. On the next page, you'll see both options, right? And all the video training is here, okay? These six cover that legacy UAP panel. This is like 1 minute and 20 seconds. This is like 5 minutes. This is like half an hour. It just walks its way up the ladder. And then these are the longer series that really go over like what it's all about, and then all these different ways to use it to monetize. It's so cool. All right. And that way you're up and running. Takes you no time to start creating productions for anything you want. And you can start making money through lots of income streams. All right. Hope you found this useful.